Hey everyone, just ignore that. It's a bug catcher, one of those Evo ones. Anyways, I am going to be starting a 24-hour readathon, but I'm not going to do it like the typical 24-hour. Whenever I'm reading or a book is in my hand, or like if I'm reading, book in the hand, listening, then the timer's going. If I'm cooking dinner, going to the bathroom, on my phone, the timer stops. And whenever it completes 24 hours, I'm just going to see how much I've read. I believe Bonnie said last night that she was thinking about doing this with me. If she does, it's cool. If she does her own thing, that's cool too. But I'm about ready to start these dishes and listen to Battle of the Bookshops. As you can see, I am not 0% into it. I'm at 70 freaking 3%. I was wrong with this stupid ass app on my iPad. I'm 71% into Battle of the Bookstores, and it's really good so far. So I'm going to start the timer, start this, do the dishes, and I'll get back to you and let you know how far the timer is. Alright, for my 24-hour readathon thing I'm doing, challenge, whatever you want to call it, I'm not gonna, like I said, do it for the consecutive 24 hours, because I slept last night and the timer was off. But I did read my pages, or chapters, for The Surprise Party, which is the second book in the Fear Street. I'm on chapter 13 now, page 223. So, what's been happening is Meg and a bunch of her friends are gonna be throwing a surprise party for their friend Ellen, who their family just up and left after Shannon, Meg's best friend's brother Evan, shot himself. There's like speculations that he didn't do it. And the people involved in it are Meg, Shannon, Ellen, Tony, and Brian. Brian is Meg's cousin. Tony is Meg's boyfriend. They broke up, but I'm presuming they're going to get back together. I've already read this, by the way, and if you see anything in my glasses, it's my light. So just ignore that. I've read this. This is a reread for me, but because I didn't read so much Stein last year, I needed to read some this year. So me and Bonnie are going to be buddy reading a lot of Stein this year, so just buckle up. That's all I got to say for that. So, where I left off, Meg got a call from Tony's dad, and Tony's dad is the typical 90s dad drunk because the mom's not there. I'm going to keep that there as long as it'll stay. And so, she got a call from Tony's dad saying that Tony's not home. Where is he? Is he there with you? Is Brian there with you with Tony? Apparently, Tony decided to go play like a Dungeons and Dragons game with Brian, but Meg thought that Tony wasn't into it. But then when she got there, okay, and for context, in a lot of Stein's books, the parents don't give a shit what happens to their kids. Luckily, Meg's dad was like, I'm going with you. You're not going in those creepy ass woods at 3 o'clock in the goddamn morning by yourself. You nuts, chick. So yeah. Meg's dad went. They got separated. Looking for Brian and Tony, and then Meg was walking in the woods and someone grabbed her shoulder, whispered to her, I told you not to have this party. She's been getting creepy phone calls, threatening letters, so has Tony, about do not do this party for Ellen. Meg's got like a suspect list. So we're trying to figure out who's the creepy caller and who's the person sending them creepy messages while having a good time at this surprise party. So everyone in town knows about the surprise party. We also learned a little thing about Dwayne. Dwayne's this geeky guy that tried to become jockey to get Shannon to like him. Because Shannon's popular and Dwayne's not. But that's what I read. And I also read some more in Pet Heist. Oh, The Great Pet Heist, sorry. I am currently on page 117, about to be on chapter 11, I believe. Yeah, about to be on chapter 11. So I read a lot of this yesterday because, or I don't even know what chapter I was on, but I read a lot of this and it's getting very interesting. There's like this coin man that they want to steal treasures from so they can be wealthy animals and not leave their current home, because as we figured out last time, Mrs. Food, their owner, slipped on Butterbean's throw up and the ambulance had to come and take her. And Bob, the maintenance man, said that even if she recovers, they're probably going to put her in a home because she's so far along in age. I'll say that. But yeah, this is really good. It's very funny getting the perspective of pets. And so a little girl comes in and she takes care of all of them until the maintenance guy can figure out what he's going to do with them, I guess. But yeah, that's what I read yesterday. My timer, I stopped my timer on 20 hours, 57 minutes, and 42 seconds for day 1. So I will keep track of this. I will let you know where I end off at day 2. Oh, sorry. And I also listened to a little bit more of Battle of Bookshops. Not very much because there wasn't a lot of dishes, but basically she decided to tell RJ that she wanted to meet. She's at this conference for books, so he said that he'll meet her there. So RJ is the other bookstore person that they're supposed to be battling for the books for. So he thinks once he reveals himself that she's not going to like him, but then her sister put in perspective that, like, what if it was RJ, yada yada yada, because literally before the conference, they were about ready to get down and dirty. He was like down there on her, she was grinding up in his face, and he pulled away, and she's like, no. So, and then he had lunch with his mom. His mom said, you're like a hopeless romantic. If you like the girl, go after her. And he's like, what if she doesn't like me? She said, that's the chance you're gonna have to take, honey. Just go do it. You like her, go get her if you want to be with her. So that's what he's trying to do. He's trying to finagle his way of saying, I'm RJ, but I don't know if he's going to say, I found out who you were, or if he's just going to go with, I'm RJ. Oh my God, book girl, you're this girl. What? So we'll see what happens, but that's what I got so far. Today, until like 2:30, or until like 2:56, it's going to be me and little miss, because little guy went back to school today. So hopefully I get some reading done. I would love to play my Switch. I've been like dying to play my Switch. I need some Legend of Zelda fix. Like, I got it over the beginning of the weekend, but I really want some more of my Legend of Zelda fix. Okay, I'm going to get off here, make my coffee because it's done brewing, and I am going to chat with y'all whenever I have an update on the time, the reading, whatever. I don't know if my timer stopped or nothing, but I do have a timestamp of where I stopped. So, I don't have to worry about trying to finagle where I was. Always write it down. Alright, I'm going to get off here, chat with y'all later. I'm going to be starting this, and my timer is at currently 18:03:03, as you can see. So, let's start. Hey, I have to do an update for the Great Pet Heist. So, I am currently on page 173, about ready to be on chapter 15. I'm like right here. I have this much left. So what's been happening is the pets think that Madison doesn't have like a adult with her in her apartment. Bob, the maintenance guy, came and had her wanted her aunt to sign some papers. So apparently she's supposed to live with her aunt, but they don't think that that's true. She forged her aunt's signature. They went and they got the bag of coins from the coin man. An octopus helped them. Apparently in this apartment building, this person has an octopus. His name is Chad. And then Marco and Polo lost her button, which was one of the buttons off of Madison's shirt. So, the Butterbean just said that they could link the button to Madison and think that Madison's the one that stole all the money. So that's very interesting how far that's gonna go. And I'm like 19, I'm at hour 19 on the 24-hour little clock thing. I'm currently watching Jade's latest 24-hour vlog. And then I'm going to get back to reading this. Because I can finish it today. I just got to lock in and finish it. I haven't read my chapters for Fear Street because I don't know where Bonnie's at inside of it. So I'll have to see where she's at and get to her. Talking to her about it. I might, if she doesn't get back to me, I might pick up something else. I do need to finish Battle of the Bookshop, so I'll probably try to finish that today. And then for the Breath of the Wildathon, all I'm going to have to do is read my dragon prompt. So we'll see about that. Sorry about everything that's going on behind me. But I'm going to get off here, and I'll chat with you when I have an update on something else. Well, that's just going to have to work. I'll figure out lighting later. So, yesterday I didn't read any of the Surprise Party Fair Street because I'm letting Bonnie catch up because she was behind work, homework, mom life, you know. The typical stuff that a mom has to deal with. So I don't have any updates for Surprise Party. I did go to the library yesterday to pick up Temptations from Stein. This is his vampire books, which conclude Goodnight Kiss 2, and The Vampire Club. we're gonna be reading this too, because Bonnie, I think she said she only read the first one, but she didn't continue in the bind up. So that, and then I got the second volume to Dragon Goes House Hunting, because I figured I'd like the first one, so I might as well get the second one. I still haven't got these. I still haven't read these, but I more than likely probably try to read them today, because I don't know if she read her chapters, and I finished a book yesterday for my timer challenge thingy, 24 hours, whatever the hell you want to call it. So I ended up finishing The Great Pet Heist, and I gave it a 4.75. It was so good. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I had a really good time. It made me laugh. It made me chuckle. It made me stop and think, like, does this really what animals think about or what they go through? They pulled off not just one heist, but 2 heists. So keep that in mind. This book was really cute and adorable. I would definitely pick it up for my shelves so my kids could read it. So my timestamp stopped. I also recorded it last night, but it stopped at 18:03:03. That was my timestamp for day 2. I have not read anything yet today for day 3. But I will be picking up at least one of the mangas for sure. I have 3 dragon mangas for the prompt for Breath of the Wildathon. I picked a wild card, which read a book with dragons. I was going to read The Last Ember, but I decided to make it not easier on myself, but because I've been wanting to get into more manga too, so I was like, might as well read that. I could read The Last Ember sometime this year. So there's that. I just dropped my son off at school. It is currently 8:18 on Wednesday, January 21st. We're supposed to be getting a huge snowstorm this weekend. Like, extremely huge. Like, they keep talking about it. It's one of the biggest, coldest snowstorms we're having. So we got to start preparing for that, which is fun. It's mostly I have to prepare. Sorry. So I have to mostly prepare the house because, as you all know, we moved into this new house, and the landlord did not weatherproof it very well. Like, some of the windows weren't sealed in properly, so I had to go outside the other day when it was snowing, seal those up. The front door is not also properly sealed, so I gotta get some weather stripping tape. Hopefully that works. And then I was talking with my mom, so I'm gonna do that today. I'm probably gonna buy another blackout curtain to put over the door, and then I'm just gonna push my couch in front of it. And we're not gonna have access to the front door. We'll just go through the back door, which is where the laundry room is at, which will be better too because it's about ready to snow, and I don't want to go down those steep steps with carrying a child, for one, and for two, I'm very clumsy, so I know I'll fall. I gotta get off here because she's gonna fall forward, and she don't have her mat down. So it's hardwood floor, and that's not good. So I'm gonna get off here, and I will update you when I have an update for reading something. I'm going to be starting this, and my timer is at currently 18:03:03, as you can see. So let's start. Hey y'all, so it's the fourth day of this 24-hour bull crap. I'm at 16:05:22 and I just finished Ryu Dragon. So I'm probably gonna give this 4 stars, pretty good. Apparently it is a manga. That's pretty cool. I might watch the manga just to see what happens. I think my library has a second one. I'm not sure, but I'm going to read my other library books before I pick up the second volume of this. But it was pretty good. So you follow this girl who thinks she's a normal girl, and then she wakes up with horns. Her mom tells her that she's a dragon. And she goes to school. She breathes fire on someone. She stays out of school to try to control it. Her mom goes and tells her dad. Her dad's like, oh, that's cool. My baby girl, she's a dragon just like Mia. So she's half human, half dragon. You're fine, Zelda. And other things happen. Sorry for... I'm not going to make her stop because she's not going to stop. But... yeah, it's pretty good. I enjoyed it. I'll try to pick up the second one when I think about it, but I want to finish the library books that I currently have before I pick up the second volume. Yesterday I did also read the second one of this. It wasn't my favorite, so I'm not going to continue. The first one was a lot better than this one. So I'm not going to continue in the dragon hunting thing. I'll continue this whenever I finish my other library holds. But I have to get my son's lunch. I'm going to see if my sister's awake, if she wants to go with me. Get this little one to chill out and go about my day. I don't have to do dishes because my husband did them. But I do have to pick up the living room and my library room because the kids were in my library room yesterday, and I got to figure out how to make my son's playroom a better sensory for him. So, yeah, I'm going to get off here. Today is currently Thursday. I'm hoping by tomorrow my challenge will be over for this 24-hour clock thing. We'll see what happens. I don't know. I did get the audio for Becky Chambers' A Long Way to a Smaller Planet. I need to finish Battle of the Bookshops, and I also have that horror book that has the Scream mask on it with the popcorn. So I got 3 audiobooks that I need to get through, and then I will chat with y'all later when I have an update on something. Hey everybody, I just finished Battle of the Bookshops, and I'm going to give it a 5. I liked it a lot. It was really good and cute. I love the ending. I love when she realized it was Ryan she was talking to and how their story progressed. Sorry, it was so cute and adorable how their story progressed. I loved it so much. Yeah, so that was really good. My timer is at 15:02:54 right now. I am just doing some crosswords while I listen to audios. So I'm going to pop in the next audiobook to read and chat with you when I have an update. Hello all! So, yesterday I made it on my timer to 11:21:50. I finished Battle of the Bookshops. I gave it a 5 star. It was super cute and adorable. I loved the way it ended. Kind of made me tear up at the end. And if you hear my daughter, go about your day. I'm not going to make her stop. She's a baby. Just do what she's gonna do. Anyways, finished Battle of the Bookshops. Very good. Loved it. And then I picked up Your Favorite Scary Movie by Ashley. I know her first name's Ashley. I'm going to be putting it up here. It's the popcorn that has Ghostface on it. It's like the story about Scream. Oh, love it. It's so good. I could not stop listening. I'm 65% into it. I got into it yesterday. I was doing crosswords in my SpongeBob crossword book. And just listening. So the guy who does the phone calls to the people inside the movie, I forget his name. He introduces the chapters to you, and having him inside your ear, introducing the chapters. Not one is only just cool, it's badass, but it gave me the chills a couple times, and I've seen those movies over 100 times. I love the Scream franchise. So good. So awesome. I love that they kept going to Wes Craven and was like, hey, we need you to direct this. Hey, we need you to direct this. And I love that he eventually said yes. There's a lot of stuff in it that I didn't know. Like, Drew was the one who said that she wanted to be off at the beginning of Scream 1. And then they had to totally get a new, different Sidney Prescott. And that's how Neil came in. So good. Wes Craven was like, about, the girl who does Monica from Friends. Because he's like, well, she's nice. She's not like a bitchy girl. But then she sends him a thing saying, I could be that bitch. Oh, the guy who played Colin, he was like, off me on the third one because, like, you know, they thought the fourth one was going to be the last movie. No, still going. And I love the fact that Jamie Kennedy, you know him, he was in the movies. He, like, I think he helps co-direct or co-write, like, the last couple ones that have came out about Billy Loomis's daughter. And oh my god, it's so freaking good. I love this book. I really need to own this book for sure, hands down. I knew I would love it because I love the Scream franchise, but I didn't realize how much I would love it, and I did not realize that you were gonna get Ghostface's vocals inside of this audio. So like I was sitting here. It was super quiet in my house because my daughter was sleeping, so it was just me and my daughter. I had headphones in, and I had him introducing chapters to me, and it literally gave me the heebie-jeebies. I know that's what they were going for. To this day, I am a 35-year-old woman, and that gave me heebie-jeebies. And I've seen that movie, all of them, over, well, the first 4 over 100 times. The newest ones I've only seen maybe like 2 or 3 times. But it also made me want to go back and have a Scream marathon, because they are so freaking good. And I love that everyone was saying how much they enjoyed working with Wes Craven, how they were just in awe and proud that they got to work with him and everything. And then you got a little snippet about from his wife. So good. I definitely, hands down, need to own this freaking book. Not just for my shelves, but because I know I'm going to want to reread it again. And, it's so good. So that's what I did yesterday, reading-wise. Oh, I also finished that Ryu Dragon book, the manga. I finished that one. It's at the library, so I can't show you. So I'm probably going to finish your favorite scary movie today. Maybe, I don't know. We'll see what happens. Because I do have to do my shopping today. And right now I'm just relaxing, having coffee, and watching BookTube and freezing my ass off because my landlord didn't properly seal the windows in this house. So now I got to do it. Anyways, I'm going to drop my daughter off at my mom's because it's really too cold. We're in a winter storm advisory right now. We're supposed to get snow tonight. It's supposed to get extremely freaking cold. So I need to weatherproof my house. I woke up this morning and realized our upstairs bedroom's got an AC unit inside the window. The landlord did not properly seal that damn window, and it was freezing in my freaking room this morning. Yes, we had the heater going, but it was still freaking cold. It's cold sitting right here because these windows are not properly sealed. This window adjacent from me has an AC unit in it, and it's not properly sealed either. I thought it was just my door and some windows. No, turns out it's more. Which is irritating that I have to do it because he won't do it. Irritation. So I have to do that today. I gotta take my son his lunch at 10, like I always do. After that, I'm gonna drop my daughter off. Or actually, I'm gonna drop my daughter off first, pick up my sister, go do his lunch, go do my shopping, come here, fix my house. Hopefully my sister can stay here while I fix it. Go get Mrs. Zelda from her Nana's house later. And yeah. So I don't know if I'm going to get any reading done today. I hope I am. We'll see what happens. I don't know. But I want to finish this 24-hour challenge clock thingy mabobber that today, because that would be a whole week of doing a 24-hour reading challenge, whatever the heck you want to call it. Today's Friday. I would love for it to stop today because I started it Monday. If I did it Monday through Friday would be great. And then I could pick up a new vlog over the weekend or on Monday. I don't know if my son's going to have school Monday, by the way, because of this weather crap. I wasn't expecting him to have school today, but he did have school today. And it's freezing outside. But this is a long update. I'm going to get off here. And I will come back to you whenever I do some reading, which I'm hoping is going to be today to finish your favorite scary movie. And then I might just have a Scream freaking watch-a-thon. I might just tell my husband, hey, let's watch Scream all weekend because I'm in the mood because of this book. And by the way, I watch Scream throughout the year even though it's not Halloween. I like scary movies throughout the year. I'm just that person. Okay, I'm gonna get off here. Bye. Okay, everyone. So, I didn't read yesterday as predicted because, as you could see, I had to weatherproof my house a little bit more because we are getting a serious snowstorm. Snowing right now. I'll do some B-roll of snow for y'all. But, yeah. It's currently snowing. My landlord, I don't know if he didn't know what he was doing, but the house needed to be severely weatherproof, and it still needs to be. I can feel a draft coming in from under the floor, like on the baseboard. So I don't know if it's because he has an open crawl space or what. If anyone knows, let me know down in the comments, and I'll see what I can do after the snow, because after tomorrow, it's supposed to still be cold, but then it's supposed to warm back up before another snowstorm hits. And before the second snowstorm hits, I would like to make it to where we don't have to use 2 space heaters plus the floor heater to stay warm. Last night, we had to take one of the space heaters upstairs with us, pretty much cuddle each other. We had 2 heaters on upstairs, the door closed to our bedroom, just to stay warm last night because it was bad. I've put weather stripping along my door frame because there was big old gaps in it. I've put also the rubber weather stripping tape because the front door has plexiglass instead of actual glass. Right now there's a blanket over it. There's a piece of cardboard up against it too, a cardboard box, trying to do what we can for the weather. I know this isn't about the weather. This isn't a weather channel. I just wanted to let you guys know what was happening, why I didn't read yesterday. But my time is currently at 11:21:50. I'm hoping to finish that today. We'll see. But I'll leave you in one of the windows so you can have some B-roll.